how to get your free Sherlock and the opportunity to be part of the team. Start saving and sharing the Shopping Sherlock today.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. If you can hear me clearly, type Y in the chat box. Fantastic. Welcome, everybody. This is our Thursday afternoon or evening live Shopping Sherlock International webinar presentation. We have people logging in from all over the world, mainly in the UK and the United States, and we thank you for taking time out of your schedule for being here today. My name is Brandon Ivey, again, from Los Angeles, California. I am a global with Shopping Sherlock, and I appreciate you being able to see and be one of the first to take a look at a business that literally will change not only your business career, but how business is going to be done in the future with the changing of technology. So I want to jump right into it. I promise I'm not going to keep you long. This is the first of 2 business meetings that we're doing today. The second will be 6 hours from now. So this is indeed the opportunity that you have been looking for. You see, the internet isn't a fad. It is a platform for evolution in communication, commerce, and culture. It is no secret that a lot of money is being made on the internet. You've heard of companies like Google, Facebook, and Amazon. These are multi-billion-dollar companies. But do you know the one thing that they all have in common besides being on the internet is the fact that they give their product away for free. This is a new concept. A lot of people don't fully understand this. Even eBay didn't get this. When they were going to war with Alibaba in China, Crazy Jack Ma, the CEO of Alibaba, decided to do something radical. He gave his platform away for free. eBay's response was, free is not a business model. Well, the rest is history. Alibaba beat out eBay in China, and it went on to become one of the largest companies the world has ever seen and the largest IPO in American history in less than a decade. So the free model obviously has worked and shown to be recession-proof. Now we're involved in an industry that is called e-commerce. E-commerce is the fastest growing industry on the planet. It is the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind. I like to call this the modern day gold rush, the second industrial revolution. The industry of e-commerce is fundamentally changing, disrupting every business. I was just at a meeting at the Chamber of Commerce the other day, and their number one topic was how e-commerce is disrupting small businesses in the local areas and taxes, and how to adapt to this. This is something that's is happening anyway. It doesn't matter what our opinion is about it. It doesn't even matter if we understand it or not. This is a $1.5 trillion industry growing at 20% a year. In fact, over the next couple of years, it's going to be a $5 trillion industry. So as a business, if we just found and got 0.1% market penetration, we are still a multi-billion-dollar company. And what we do, we have no competition. There's nobody doing things the way we do it right now. So how would you like to make money on the internet just like the big guys? Introducing to you the next giant web innovation is called Shopping Sherlock. Shopping Sherlock helps you find the best deals on product and services that you want to look for, all with the palm of your hand via a mobile app on your phone. Now, we understand that when you leave your home, there's 3 things that you don't leave without: your phone, your keys, and your wallet. And because of technology in the future, you're only going to need your phone. It's the mouse of the world. And with your phone, you're going to be able to do everything. It's like a mini computer that people use it for. People use their phone for everything except actually talking on the phone. Now, we are almost a 3-year-old company. We'll be a 3-year-old company in May. We've been in profit. This is our 2nd month in business. We're debt-free. In fact, we are coming off of, this is going to be our 2nd month of record-breaking growth. This is a record-breaking week, actually, that we're currently in right now. The CEO's name is Michael Weeder. He's an internet marketing guru. He has years of success in online expos. He's funded and consulted for other network marketing companies. Now, when we look at, we just ended 2014. The first 6 months of 2014, we equaled all revenue for 2013. By the end of 2014, we tripled all revenue, more than 250% growth. And we're looking to do the same and more in 2015. We are smashing our records. In fact, we're like 60% ahead of last month. And last month was a record-breaking month, the biggest month in company history. That was in January. Now, we're also backed by Laurel Langmeyer. She's known as the Millionaire Maker. She's a best-selling author of 5 books. You can see her on a movie called The Secret. Look her up on the internet. She's an investor, co-owner, and affiliate with Shopping Sherlock. But what does the Sherlock actually do if you're still a little bit confused? Well, if you understand Google, then it is easy to understand Sherlock. Because what Google does when you want to look up something, it does not bring up to you the cheapest price on what you're looking for. It brings up to you the most popular websites, the websites with the most internet traffic, the websites that have spent the most money on advertising dollars. But what the Sherlock does is the exact same thing. It's a platform. It's a search engine. Only the difference is the Sherlock is going to search the entire internet to find you the best deal on whatever it is you want to buy. We like to say, don't Google it, Sherlock it. It's going to help you save both time and money. Here's a couple of examples. You ever need a print for? Well, Office Depot regular search, $71.49. Sherlock could have got it for $13.99. What about a VR Pro driver? $479 regular online search. We Sherlocked it and got it for $149.99. What about a coat? Michael Kors. Sale on Macy's at $219 sale. We Sherlocked it and got it for $134 plus free shipping. It's $85 savings. So my point is this. You know, the average home lives on a fixed income. You go to work, you get paid, you pay your bills, and whatever's left over you use to buy food, clothing, entertainment, shopping. That's your discretionary income, right? We can show the average family how to save $150 to $300 a month on items that they're going to buy anyway. That's the one thing I want to say, because people say, well, what exactly is your product? Whatever you want to buy. We don't have lotions, potions, and creams. We don't have items that we know that you don't need, can't afford, and can't use. We don't have to force you to try samples on something that you really don't need and can't afford it. We give away our product for free that we know is going to save you money when you use it. And here's how this works. It's a mobile app that you download onto your phone or tablet. Anybody can download this, but not everybody can use it. Even though we give it away for free, you must have an invite code. You must be invited to use and take participation in this. It's like a membership club, except you don't have to pay for it. All you need is just an invite code. Now, what the app can do, because my wife is big on this. She says, yes, Brandon, I understand online shopping. I know everybody is doing it now, but I still like the shopping experience. I like going into stores and looking at things and touching and trying them on. I like that experience. And I say, great. Go ahead and go to all the stores that you desire. Not me. I like to sit on the couch during a football game, see a commercial, and then just pull out my phone and buy it right there. That's my shopping experience. I don't want to go through and troll through all the malls. I don't have time for all that. But my wife loves to do it. Great. She can do that. And then when she finds something that she wants to buy, before she buys it, pull out the smartphone and type it in the item in the search bar and see if the Sherlock's gonna find a better price, which we will. That way, she has satisfied her need to get that shopping experience, and she has satisfied my desire that she doesn't spend as much money as possible. It's a win-win situation. We even have a price scanner button. The price scanner where you can scan whatever it is you want to buy, the barcode, and see if we can get you a better price. Instead of me telling you about it, why don't I show you about it? Take a look at this video here.
wow.
It's a new juice.
Okay.
What's the price of this?
How much? Oh, that's 160 pounds.
Oh my. Can I try my Sherlock?
Sure.
A better price?
Sure. You try. Maybe we can find a cheaper one using our price scanner, isn't it?
Yeah. Price scanner. Price scanner, we'll see. Let's see, it scans now. Oh, it found it. Yes.
And how much?
Flat women's casual. This is the one. Oh, look. 106 now. It's 129. Wow, that's 31 pound savings. A 31 pound savings.
My, wow, what a big savings, isn't it? You saved it.
Now, how cool is that? It's like you have your very own shopping assistant with you everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, you're guaranteed to get the best price. Who would say no to that? And it's easy since we just give it away for free. Not only that, we have also ability to search for hotels, search for flights. I'm taking a cruise with the company to Jamaica and the Cayman Islands, and myself and my wife, we booked our hotel and flight using the Sherlock. My wife is going to London later this year, and for a week, she used the Sherlock and was able to save 300 pounds on a hotel that she wanted to stay at. 300 pound savings. Well, in America, you understand, in the UK, they go by pounds. We also have day lows, where a lot of businesses in your area, based on geolocation, offer special discounts and coupons that you can find. We also have a massive tracking system, where you're going to be able to sign up customers from all over the world. Do you think those of you in the United States that we're the only ones who shop online? No. People in other countries shop online far more than Americans do. In fact, the largest, even though we're based here in Santa Monica, California, my backyard, the majority of the company is in the UK. The hottest growing country right now is Kazakhstan. We just promoted 2 globals this week in Kazakhstan. But this is exploding. How would you like to get paid while you sleep? How would you like to get paid in a different currency where people who speak a different language? That's what you have here. You're going to be able to track your customers anywhere around the world. Now, as an affiliate, you can benefit even more. We only do 2 things here. We help people save money on items that they're going to buy anyway, and we show others how to make money by giving away our product for free. So when you give away the Sherlock for free, how much do we make? Well, the Sherlock is based on pooling all of the purchases that's being made. So when it first got started, the Sherlock was worth 6 cents. So if you gave the Sherlock away to somebody and they're actively using it, you made 6 cents a month. That's not very exciting, is it? But as time has gone on, with more people using the Sherlock, with more people shopping, the value of it has risen. When I got started, September 2013, it was worth $1.20. Today, it's worth $2.32. So if you had 50 Sherlock customers, meaning you found 50 people who have a smartphone and they downloaded the app, they're actively using it, that's over $100 a month. Oh, that's not a lot of money, Brandon. You're right. But it's a lot of money for something you gave away for free. What if you gave it away to 500 people? I don't know 500 people. You've got 5,000 Facebook friends. Everybody you know has a cell phone. It takes 5 seconds to download the app. So you have 500 people do so. They're actively using it. That's over $1,000 a month. So we like to say that we can show you how to earn 3 to 4 figures a month without having to sign anybody up in the business. Those of you who don't like to recruit, you just want to go out there and get customers. Could $1,000 a month help anybody out? Well, you may not be able to walk off your job, but you can definitely change your zip code. Change the type of car you drive, the clothes you wear, the food you eat. Change the type of school you send your kids to. Pay off that credit card debt. Stop the repossession. Save for mortgage and retirement. $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year on top of whatever you're currently earning can change people's lives. And it's not going to stop at $2.32. It's only rising. It's never gone backwards since I've been here. Ultimate goal is to get it to $4, $5, and even $10 per Sherlock. So those same 500 customers earning $10 each. Oh, when that day happens, everybody on the planet is going to be in this company, giving this app away. Now, how do I get started? The average company charges you $500 to $1,300 just to sign up. Understand, this is not a job. This is a business. And every business has a fee to pay. Ours is just $249. That's less than the cost of the smartphone in your hand. Our monthly is just $34.95 a month. That's less than your monthly cell phone bill. That's $1.15 a day. That's less than a day's cup of coffee, and you're in business in a $1 trillion industry, in the next $1 billion company. Now, here's another way that we get paid. And by the way, there's 9 ways that we get paid. I don't have time to go over all of them in detail. I just want to highlight a couple of them. But let's say you find 2 people who say, wow, I want to get paid giving away Sherlocks. Great. They pay their $249 to get started. You're going to earn a $100 bonus when you enroll 2 people in the business. We have a special going on right now that if you enroll 2 within any given week, then you're going to get an extra $50. So you don't make $100, you're going to make $150 if you enroll 2 people in 1 week. But you only have 2 teams because there's no limit to how many people you can personally enroll. Personally, I have over 100 by myself. There's no limit. So what happens if you enroll more than 2? Well, you create what's called spillover. So here's what happens. The next person you enroll will go to the next available position on your team. A lot of you right now, I just signed somebody up from the UK about 2 days ago, and you looked in your back office and saw you have somebody in your business from the UK. That's right. That's how it works. You're going to get paid on them as well. But every time you have 2 on the left and 2 on the right that pay their $249, you're also going to get a $50 cycle bonus. Again, it doesn't matter where they come from. It can come from you enrolling somebody. It can come from your downline enrolling somebody. Or it can even come from spillover enrolling somebody. And you're going to get a $50 cycle bonus. Also, this goes down through infinity. There's no limit to how deep this goes, which was attractive to me. Because in my last company, we put in 6,000 people in a year and a half. But I only got paid on 2,000 because we only got paid 7 levels deep. And my biggest producers were below my 7th level that I was not getting paid on. Here, we get paid through infinity. The gentleman I sponsored in the UK fell on my 59th level, even though I'm his sponsor, which means there's 58 people above him who benefited from him falling in their organization. Now, we have something that's called the power of 2. And what that means is this. How would you like it if I showed you how to earn $2,000 to $8,000 a month? Some of you say, I need to earn some. Is that possible, Brandon? Yes, it is. But I will say this is not a get-rich-quick scheme or scam. This is a legitimate business that takes time to grow. This is not one of those hype companies you see out there that everybody's hyping up, showing people making this type of money, and then they go out of business in 6 months. No, this is a legacy company. But I want to show you how to get to where you want to be financially from doing something very simple. Find 2 people that has $249, want to get positioned in this industry, and you do so on your first week. We had a lot of people did that this week. In fact, I enrolled someone this week who did it in her first day. Vivian did it in her first day. But let's say you do that. You do 2 in your first week. The second week, you teach those 2 how to do the same thing. They also enrolled 2 each. The third week, they duplicate, do the same thing. They enroll 2 each. So here's my point. Everybody is enrolling 2. 2, getting 2, getting 2, getting 2 every single week. At the end of 8 weeks, we're now going into what, April? At the end of 8 weeks, you're now looking at $2,000 a week in the $50 cycle. Who here would love to have $2,000 a week and all you did was enroll 2 people and you taught them how to do the exact same thing? And they're all Sherlock customers. Think about that. If you say, well, this is I don't think I could do 2 in a week. What if you do 2 in 30 days? It takes you a whole month to find 2 people. And then it takes them a month to find 2. And then it takes them a month to find 2. So 8 months later, we're looking at September. August, September. Would an extra $2,000 a month be okay by doing this every 30 days? Absolutely. On top of whatever it is you're currently earning. Here's another way that we get paid. The very next month when somebody gets started, they're all paying a $34.95 monthly subscription. Every time you have 2 on the left and 2 on the right, you're now going to earn $10 cycle for every 2 through infinity. This is a marathon and not a sprint. Just by virtue of not quitting, you may end up having teams of thousands of people that you had no hand in building. But every 2 on the left and 2 on the right, you're getting paid. This is one of the most, I've been around for over 16 years. I've looked at almost every single major company out there and their compensation plans. We pay out 69% on every dollar that comes in the door, and nothing can come close to the amount of income you can earn from here. I was a 5-figure above month earner in my last company, and with this compensation plan, with the same results, I would have doubled that. It would have been around, I don't know, $50-something thousand a month. You're going to see Sherlock paying out the highest commissions in the industry over the next couple of years when volume starts flowing through these organizations. Now, all references to income implied or stated through this document, and the Shopping Sherlock comp plan does not guarantee any level of income or earnings to any affiliate. Earnings from the Shopping Sherlock comp plan depend solely on web app usage, sales, and each affiliate's skill, ability, and personal application. Now, here's our ladder of success. We all start off as an affiliate, and as an affiliate, you get paid by giving away all the Sherlocks you want. There's no limit. If you want to get a raise, have somebody else download the app and use it. But if you want to get paid on the $10 cycle, you got to get promoted to Star Affiliate, and that is by enrolling 2 people on your team. You're now a Star Affiliate. You must have 5 Sherlock customers. You're going to be able to earn up to $2,000 a week. The next position is called Power Affiliate. You must personally enroll 4 people on your team, have a total of 12 combined, and that does not come from spillovers. So spillover does not count towards your 12. It's got to come from the people you personally enroll and the people they enroll. If you do this in your first 15 days, you're going to get a $200 bonus on top of the regular money. So that's about, I don't know, a little over $500, $600. You hit Power within 15, and you're going to earn up to $3,000 a week as a Power. The game-changing position is Global. Global, you must help 12 people become a Power just like you. You must have 20 Sherlock customers, 20 people download the app. You now can earn up to $20,000 a week in the $50 and the $10 cycle bonuses. Now, that got my attention. See, I am not here to make a couple $100 a month. I'm not here to make a couple $1,000 a month. I'm here to become a millionaire. So now you're talking my language, $20,000 a week. But it doesn't stop there. There's another way we get paid, which is even more important than that. And it's called the 20% check match. You're going to get a 20% check match, not just on the people you personally enroll, but on every single person on your team. Can you imagine that? See, when I saw this for the first time, and I sat down with the CEO, I didn't understand that. And I said, he said, well, yeah, Brandon, you're going to get 20% check match. And I kind of glossed over it. And he said it again, Brandon, you're going to get a 20% check match. I said, I already get a 20% check match. He said, on the people you personally sponsor, which was 150 at that time, you got over 6,000 people on your team. What if you got a 20% check match on every single one? I said, that's not possible. He said, not in your company. At the Sherlock, it is possible. See, what if you help 600 people earn $100 a month each? You being the upline global, you're going to get $20 per person. That's $12,000 a month. Now you've got my attention. On top of all the other ways that we get paid. Because I wasn't looking at 600 people. What if you had 6,000 people on your team and you helped them to earn $100 a month each? That's nothing. It's over 6 figures a month. Now that got my attention. And then what really closed the deal for me was the fact that the CEO, Michael Weeder, said, oh yeah, I'm going to give you equity in the company as well. So what do you mean? That we set aside 2.5% of the company for all of the globals. So when this becomes a billion-dollar company, and it will, all of the globals are worth $25 million combined. So I said, whoa, hold on a second. So you mean to tell me, now instead of those people that's looking for security in a job, they're looking for stability. And you know that even if you're lucky enough to remain on the same job for your entire career without getting laid off or fired, that 97% will retire broke, depending on family, government, and friends by the age of 65. 97%. We have 10,000 baby boomers retiring a day, a trend that's going to continue for the next 10 years. There's going to be no more Social Security, no more pension, no more savings, no more 401k. Your house is a liability and not an asset. You can go that route, or I'd rather put my head down 3 to 5 years in a business that's in e-commerce where I own equity in a billion-dollar company. That's what I was like. Long-term stability, knowing that the company's still going to be here and not going to have the wheels snatched from under me. The next position after that is called diamond affiliate. There's only 2 diamonds in the entire company. For us to get to where we want to be, we need 100. We need 100 diamonds. The diamonds get the same as a global, except they get a raise now. You must have 40 Sherlock customers. You're going to get a 30% check match on your entire team until the next global hits. Then you're going to get a 10% check match underneath the globals. So I want to use Simon Brooks as an example in the UK. He's our first $1 million earner with Sherlock. Simon sits on top of Kazakhstan. Simon's the upline diamond. There are now 9 globals in Kazakhstan over the last 4 months. 9 of them. And when you look at all 9 of them, we're in a situation where you have Simon is earning a 10% check match on every single one. Every single one that he's getting a check match on. Now, how cool is that? Can you imagine? Can you imagine thousands of people in a country you've never been to, and you're getting a check match on every single one? That really got me when I saw that for the first time. We have less than 5,000 active reps in the United States alone. Nobody knows who we are. You don't have an opportunity just to be in our company. You have the opportunity to pioneer our company in your area. Have you ever seen guys on stage and women on stage getting those $100,000 and $500,000 checks? And you say, man, I wish that was me. I wish I got started when they did. That's where we are right now. And we're looking for leaders all over the world who want to help pioneer our business into the next level. Our mobile app is fantastic. We have everything in the foundation in place. We haven't even had hyper growth yet. And 90 days from now, your life can be completely different. Imagine how you'd feel to be able to spend more time with your kids and less time at work. The time to get started is now. Please get back with the person who invited you. Let them know whether you are in or out. If you're in, great, pull out your credit card and get started now. Don't wait or hesitate. If you hesitate, you may lose out. I was talking to a member that I signed up 2 weeks ago, and I hadn't heard from him in 2 weeks. He had to deal with things in his life. And he looks in his back office and he's got 9 people in his downline already. Well, how'd that happen? Because of spillover. If you wait, you lose out. You never know who may fall in your organization. But if this is not for you, that's okay. At least do the person a favor and do yourself a favor. Download the app, try it out, save yourself some money, see how it works. And it was a win-win. You didn't lose anything. I like that part too. So you didn't waste your time, you didn't lose anything, and you get to see how our business works. Now, if you do decide to join with us, we're not going to throw you out to the ocean to see if you can sink or swim. We're going to teach you every step of the way how to build your business. We have webinars and presentations that take place daily, just like this. In fact, the next one I'm doing is exactly 6 hours from now. 6 hours from now. So if you like what you hear, come back in 6 hours and bring some guests with you. You can make a quick $150 tonight if you enroll 2 people. How'd you like to have a quick $150? So thank you guys for joining us. I look forward to working with you. I want to end by playing a video that shows the culture of our company. We're building it right now. Show you the people in our company. Some of you may even see yourselves in this video. So please get back with the person who invited you. Get yourself signed up, and let's see you at the top. Again, my name is Brandon Ivey, Global with Shopping Sherlock. It was my pleasure doing this presentation. God bless and good night. Bye-bye.